and now we are in Sweden.
1 year ago, we left everything we knew behind. We packed everything we owned and couldn't let go of and drove almost 2,000 kilometers to our new home. It was all gone, our home, our comfort, our security. We exchanged it for the unknown, the silence, for endless forests, and a life we had only dreamed about.
Wow.
I had no idea how much this decision would shape me, how nature, solitude, and deep emotional experiences would become my greatest teachers. Here are the 7 most intense lessons I learned during my first year in northern Sweden. Maybe there's something you can take away for your own journey, be it in your home country or when you decide to leave your known life. Nothing should be taken for granted, not the air that we breathe, not the water that we drink, not the kindness with which people meet us. Our move to northern Sweden only worked because of the generosity of 2 people, Toby and Christina, who took a leap of faith and let us stay on their property, working for rent instead of paying it. Without them, we wouldn't be here. On top of that, being surrounded by such profound and ever-present nature rewired my senses and shifted my perspective to how wonderful our planet actually is. I am grateful for the sunny days, the winter days without snowstorms, the storms that pass without power outages, and I am so deeply grateful for every magical sunset and sunrise I get to witness. It's humbling. It's grounding. If you allow all of this beauty to enter your perception, it's almost impossible to have a bad day up here. After all, gratitude isn't reserved for when things go well. It's the heartbeat that keeps you going when they don't. Leaving a life you were comfortable and safe in, where you had connections and routines, is hard. There is not much beauty about this. It's ripping out your roots, replanting yourself somewhere unknown. To be honest, I never expected the grief and the emotions to hit so hard. I knew with every single cell of my body that I was at the right place and I made the right decision. Still, there were moments of pure pain and grief.
I hope you get what I mean when I say I lost a life. My life in Germany is gone. My women's cycles are gone.
And I had to learn to allow and not judge them. Because it could be easy to think, well, you're just not happy where you are right now, you made a mistake. But do not confuse regret with the process of letting go. Both can be hurtful and both can feel the same for a while. But my truth was that I had to grieve and let go of a life that was not meant for me, but still made me very happy in many moments. Allow yourself to grieve. My biggest flaw, my biggest enemy is patience. The north of Sweden does not give a single fuck about my discomfort when it comes to patience. The snow doesn't fall faster because I'm excited, the flowers don't bloom quicker because I miss color, and the ice doesn't melt faster just because I slipped on it again. Nature has its very own pace here and is my biggest teacher when it comes to my biggest weak point. On top of nature's slow but intense pace, you usually wait much longer for mail. You wait longer for appointments during summer because literally no one is working. Car shop appointments take forever because of too many cars and too few workshops. You have to drive very, very, very far and very long for whatever you need. Distances are simply different here. And when the weather conditions are bad, calculate even more time for the way. Living here means slowing down, whether you like it or not. Patience isn't just helpful, it's survival. On the other side of patience lies my strength, endurance. I can handle long stretches of discomfort, stress, or pain. And up here, you need that. Not only do you need some endurance and strength when it comes to all the paperwork you have to deal with to get settled here, but you also need endurance to handle all of the snow that's falling during winter. I'll admit that I was so blessed to have a landlord who took care of 95% of the snow on the property, but now and then I couldn't stop myself from putting my hands on this white stuff from time to time. In addition, we get to experience some renovation works and now also outdoor work that is demanding for both mind and body. Endurance is a good strength for the north, and I am sure it will serve us even more once we own our own house one day. In Germany, we like to pretend we've tamed nature. The climate is very mild, so there are pretty much no excuses anymore not to go to work. The days are always light, the nights are always dark. There are no intense winters anymore, and the summers, well,
I just want to leave.
Suffer through it and move on. Northern Sweden is different. In many ways, we are forced to bow to Mother Nature over and over again up here. In summer, the sun never sets and the mosquitoes rule the land. Weather can be extremely unpredictable with sunshine and rain, taking turns every 10 minutes. Not even to mention the winter, which comes with so many challenges, changing every year and testing your willpower and strength over and over again. Living here, nature isn't something you visit. It's something you live with. You feel her moods, her warnings, her generosity. Northern Sweden really reminded me of this one and only truth. Nature is not ours to conquer. She is a beautiful being to be honored, respected, and protected. If you can't handle silence, northern Sweden is not the right place for you. There were moments when I stood by the lake and heard nothing but my very own heartbeat and breath. There were moments with silence so profound and deep, I could feel my soul existing, truly me being on this earth. No noise from the outer world, no sounds from civilization, sometimes not even animals. Just me and the space I stood in for this moment. The silence one can experience here, of course, if you choose to, is so intense and inviting to truly feel. I have never experienced something like this before. Germany doesn't offer this kind of stillness. There is no place where you won't hear any airplanes, cars, animals, or other people, at least not for long. But here, choose the right spot on a windless day and you can hear absolutely nothing. Just you, your body, your thoughts. It's beautiful, it's overwhelming, and it asks you, can you truly be alone with yourself? Northern Sweden has lit my creative fire like nothing else ever has. I used to be quite disappointed by the material I produced in Germany. My artistic soul wanted something bigger, something deeper, something more intense. Here, and I still can't believe this myself, I created art like this, not even a 5-minute walk away from my front door. It's not only creating art like this that makes my heart dance, it's also the sheer beauty of nature that is surrounding me almost, well, naturally. It is everywhere. Waterfalls, wild animals, glowing lakes, flowers bursting into color, snow-covered forests and frozen lakes. It's all just there, waiting to be seen. Capturing the beauty of this land has become a passion that fuels me, that ignites my inner fire and makes me go out of my bed so easily every single day. Because northern Sweden gave me this quiet, magical promise. You will see something beautiful today. And so far, it has never broken that promise. 1 year, 7 lessons, countless moments that changed me. If you are standing on the edge of a big decision, if you are dreaming of a new life, let this be your sign. It won't be easy, but it will be real. And in that realness, you might just find everything you were always looking for.